amazing day everyone! Hello guys! So this is Teacher Dan, and for today's video, we will rationalize questions in general education, social science. So ito yung mga tanong na frequently asked questions in the board licensure examination for professional teachers. So sa mga hindi pa po nakapag-subscribe sa ating YouTube channel, please huwag po kayong mahihiyang i-hit ang subscribe button. Ganun na din ang bell so that you will get notified whenever we upload videos in this channel. So I think ready na tayo. So let's start. So for the first question, who was the last Prime Minister who served during the administration of President Cory Aquino from February 25, 1986 to March 25, 1986? So is it A. Ferdinand Marcos, B. Cesar Berata, C. Salvador Laurel, or D. Pedro Paterno? Sino kaya sa kanilang apat ang last Prime Minister sa panahon ni President Aquino? So, the correct answer is letter C. Okay? Salvador Laurel. So, si Salvador Laurel actually is the Vice President of President Cory Aquino during her time, and of course, last Prime Minister of the Philippines. Si Cesar Berata naman ay naging Prime Minister ni President Ferdinand E. Marcos during the martial law. No? So he served from July 28, 1981 hanggang February 25, 1986. Samantalang si Pedro Paterno naman ang second Prime Minister after Apolinario Mabini. While Ferdinand Marcos, the former President Ferdinand Marcos, also served as Prime Minister, as third Prime Minister of the Philippines during the martial law. Okay? So he is also considered to be the longest serving president, having served for almost 21 years. Okay? Number 2. The name given to Cebu as the first Spanish settlement by Legazpi. Is it A. Ciudad del Santissimo, B. La Villa de San Miguel, C. La Villa de Cebu, or letter D. Ciudad del Santo Niño de Cebu? So, alin kaya dito yung pangalan na ibinigay ni Lopez de Legazpi sa Cebu, which is of course considered to be our oldest city in the Philippines? So, the correct answer here is letter B. La Villa de San Miguel. So right after La Villa de San Miguel, it was later renamed as Ciudad del Santísimo Nombre de Jesus. So parang haba. No? So Ciudad del Santísimo Nombre de Jesus after La Villa de San Miguel, ibinigay nga ni Legazpi. So Cebu is actually part of Central Visayas, and as you can see in the map, no, katabi ng Cebu ang Leyte, ang Bohol at dito banda yung tinatawag na Negros Island, the Negros Occidental, and of course the Negros Oriental. So, itinuturing din ang Cebu bilang first Spanish settlement, kaya nga ito tinaguri ang pinakamatandang siyudad o lungsod sa Pilipinas. And actually, ang Cebu din ang naging first capital of the Philippines and is considered as the second city of the Philippines after Manila. Okay? So, sa ibang mga accounts, so sinasabi or tinutukoy or tinuturing din ng Cebu bilang birthplace of Christianity in the Far East. Okay? So for the third question, what year did the University of the Philippines celebrated its centennial existence? So pag sinabing centennial, 100 years. Pag sinabing decade, 10 years. Pag sinabing 1,000 years, so we have our millennium. So kailan kaya? Is it A in 2006? B 2008, C 2007, or D 2009? So what do you think is the answer? The correct answer is letter B, 2008. So remember that the University of the Philippines was established in 1908. No? Anong panahon yun? Kaninong panahon? Panahon ng mga Amerikano. Well, the Philippine Normal University, formerly known as the Philippine Normal School, later became the Philippine Normal College, and now the Philippine Normal University was established naman in 1901. Both of these universities are actually established under the American regime. Kaya nga pag tinanong, ano nga ba yung naging ambag ng mga Amerikano in terms of education? So, nagkaroon tayo ng establishment of public education system in the Philippines, and of course, the establishment of these higher education institutions to include the University of the Philippines and of course the Philippine Normal University. And of course PNU is of course our national center of excellence for teacher education. While on the other hand, the oldest university in the Philippines and of course in Asia is the Pontifical and Royal University of Santo Tomas in Manila. Of course, was established in 1611. So, nasa 400 plus years na to. So, ito ang pinakamatanda nating universidad or pamantasan sa Pilipinas. Number 4, if the President will not sign the bill into law, he or she is exercising what power? Is it A, suffrage, B, executive order, C, veto, D, presidential decree? So what do you think is the answer? Ano kaya yung kapangyarihan ng Pangulong ito na hindi lagdaan ng isang panukalang batas? So that is letter C, the veto power. So ito yung kapangyarihan niya. Ibig sabihin kasi ng veto, no? It's actually a Latin term which means I forbid. So ito ay kapangyarihan ng isang Pangulo na hindi pirmahan o lagdaan ng isang panukalang batas na inihain ng mababa at mataas na kapulungan, no? So actually, the veto therefore conveys to its holder an ability to protect the status. Kung maaari may mga salik na ikinonsidera ang Pangulo upang hindi permahan ng isang batas. Kagaya nga nitong panukalang batas natin, ang ENDO or the ENDO Bill or the Security of Tenure Bill na vinito ng Pangulo sapagkat nais pa niyang ipa-review ulit ito sa National Economic Development Authority or NEDA sa mga implikasyon na ito sa mga susunod na taon in terms of financial capacity, financial status, and of course the economic stability. Okay? So, ikalima, it is also known as the Comprehensive Agrarian Reform Law of 1988. So, ano kaya ito? Letter A, RA 9003, B, RA 10533, C, RA 6657, or letter D, RA 10157. So, what do you think is the answer? Siyempre, letter B, Republic Act 6657 is known as our Comprehensive Agrarian Reform Law in 1988. Ano naman yung letter A? So, RA 9003, that is your solid waste management act, the Ecological Solid Waste Management Act of 2000. While letter B, RA 10533, kilala ninyo yan, the K-12 law or the K-12 curriculum law or the Enhanced Basic Education Curriculum. While RA 10157, of course, that is your Universal Kindergarten Law in the Philippines. Okay, remember that the Comprehensive Agrarian Reform Program actually promotes social justice, no, and industrialization, providing the mechanism for the implementation and for other purposes. So ito ay upang itaas din, no, yung kalagayang kagalingang panlipunan ng ating mga magsasaka. So number 6, supply is to producer as demand is to blank. Is it A, sellers, B, buyers, C, goods, D, services? So what do you think is the answer in this analogy question? So sino ba ang may demand? Of course, the buyers. So tatandaan niyo, supply sa producers na ito yung mga manufacturers, while the demand are for the people, for the buyers. So remember that the supply refers to the amount of goods that are available, while the demand refers to how many people want those goods. Sabi nga, when supply of a product goes up, no, pag tumaas ang supply ng product, the price of a product goes down. So yung presyo bababa, and the demand for the product can rise. So maaaring tumaas yung demand kasi nga mura, no? It costs less. Okay, so this is of course part of your economics. Number 7, the following penalties of crimes are bailable except, is it A, arresto mayor, B, reclusión perpetua, C, correctional penalties for the arresto mayor, arresto menor. So alin kaya dyan ang bailable? Ibig sabihin, alin kaya dyan hindi bailable, no? Alin ang except, kasi sabi niya except yung hindi napapansahan. Siyempre, that is letter B, reclusion perpetua. No? Pag sinabi natin reclusion perpetua, ano ba ito? Ito ay ang parusang pagkakabilanggo, ngunit ang taong nagkasala may karapatang humingi ng pardon matapos na pagsilbihan ang kaparasahan ng 30 taon, 30 taon 30 years. So, sobrang tagal na yun. Kung 40 ka plus 30, 70, kaya nga siya reklusyon perpetua o habang buhay na pagkakabilanggo kasi nga literal na sobrang tagal kang mag-i-stay sa kulungan. No? So, bailable siya. Yun nga lang, after 30 years pa. So, technically parang ang hirap, no? Hindi siya ganun, hindi na siya talagang pwedeng mapiansahan. So, sino ang mga pinapatawan nito? Yung mga may kaso ng rape o kaya yung mga pumatay. Okay? Number 8, they are vested with the power to administer the law. So, is it A, the Judicial Department, B, the Legislative Department, C, the Executive Department, or letter D, the Department of Justice? So, palagay nyo rito, anong sangay ng pamahalaan ang nag-a-administer o nagpapatupad ng mga batas? So, of course, letter C, the Executive Department. So, sinasabi nga, the Executive Department ang tagapagpaganap. Ibig sabihin, sila yung nagpapatupad o nagpapaganap ng mga batas na ginawa ng Legislative Department. Pag sinabing Legislative Department, ito naman yung mga tagapagbatas. They craft the laws tulad ng mga nasa Senado at House of Representatives. So these are the legislative branch of the government. Well, the executive, of course, includes the President, the Vice President, and the cabinet members, the department secretaries. While the judicial government ay tinatawag na tagapaghukom or ang hudikatura na nag-a-analyze or nagbibigay ng pagpapakahulugan sa mga batas. So, they evaluate the laws base sa ginawa ng legislative at base na rin sa ipinatutupad ng executive department. So, sino-sino ang bahagi ng judicial branch? Of course, nandiyan ang Supreme Court na kung saan meron siyang Chief Justice at 14 na Associate Justices. So, kinocompose sila ng 15 miyembro. And of course, the other courts tulad ng Provincial Trial Court, Municipal Trial Court, at ganun din sa barangay level, we have the lupong tagapamayapa. So number 9, the name given by Legazpi to Manila and made himself Governor General is it A, distinguished city, B, the loyal city, C, distinguished and great city, or D, distinguished and ever loyal city? Palagay ninyo anong ibinigay ni Legazpi sa Manila. So that is letter D, distinguished and ever loyal city. In Spanish, ito yung Insigne y siempre leal ciudad de Manila, meaning yun nga, distinguished and ever loyal city. And of course, you remember that Manila was established in June 24, 1571. Okay, so Manila is now considered to be the capital of the Philippines. Okay, number 10, a former administrative region in the Philippines which comprised 2 provinces. It existed only from May 29, 2015 to August 9, 2017 and was then the 8th region of the Philippines. Is it A, Cordillera Administrative Region, or CAR, B, Autonomous Region Mazda Mindanao, or ARMM, C, Negros Island Region, or letter D, Caraga Region. So, that is siyang region, admin region in the Philippines. But then, almost 2 years lang siya nag-exist. So, what's the answer? That is letter C, Negros Island Region. So, the Negros Island Region was established through an executive order by President Benigno Simeon Aquino III, or President Ninoy Aquino, no, on May 29, 2015. But, however, when President Duterte was elected as a president, on August 9, 2017, he actually issued also an executive order trying to dissolve these new regions due to lack of budget. No? So, ibinalik tuloy ang Negros Island region sa kanilang dating mga region, the Western Visayas and of course the Central Visayas. So, ano naman yung Autonomous Region Muslim Mindanao, meron pa bang ARMM ngayon? Actually, na-rename na siya ngayon na BARM, no? The Bangsamoro Autonomous Region of Muslim Mindanao. While the Cordillera, of course, in the northern part of Luzon, while the Caraga region is, of course, part of the Mindanao. Okay? So, ayan. So, I think that ends our rationalization for Gen and Social Science. So, I know na you've been really preparing for your board examination, and let's claim it, napapasa kayo. You will pass the board exam You have to keep holding the line, and of course, you will pass the board exam, claim it. So, magbasa, mag-aral, at patuloy na manalig that God will actually make you an LPT, the soonest. So, keep calm and top the board exam. Thank you for watching our video. So, once again, sa mga hindi pa po nakakapag-subscribe, just hit the subscribe button. Of course, click the bell so that you get notified. You'll get notified on our upcoming videos related to the board licensure examination for professional teachers. So this, once again, Teacher Dan, and bye for now.